Not even 2 weeks ago, I'd learned I was a werewolf. And now there was more. It seemed I may be an alpha, when all along I'd thought I was an omega. I shifted my Camaro into fourth, tearing down the highway, headed toward Eric Cross's house. It was past midnight and traffic was light. I ran 2 red lights, holding my breath and peering at the rearview mirror, expecting to see flashing lights hot on my tail. But luck was on my side. My heart pounded in my grip on the steering wheel. The engine roared. Trees and buildings zipped by. The power that propelled me forward made me feel as if I were on a hunt, chasing prey. It filled me with excitement. Though there was more. There was also panic. Eric had told me that alphas could push their thoughts into the heads of other werewolves, and that they could hear their thoughts back. He had done it to me, had ordered me to run into the woods, to chase him. And I had answered him back. We'd communicated without words, simply through our thoughts. And then, a few nights ago at the Pulse Inc. warehouse, while Blake lay twisting on the floor in agony with wolfsbane in his veins, I'd felt a terrible pressure in my temples. It had been a familiar sensation, the same one I'd felt with Eric when he talked in my mind, but I hadn't recognized it. Not until just moments ago, when I'd been sleeping in bed, reliving what had happened through a nightmare. Even in the dream, the same terrible pressure had tormented me until I broke through some mental barrier. And then Blake's voice lanced through my consciousness. "Stephen, help me." The words had been loud and clear, and there was no way Blake could have pushed them into my mind. He was not an alpha, which meant I must be one. But that was impossible. I shifted gears down as I took a sharp left. The tires screeched against the blacktop. Still fighting with the realization, I shook my head in denial. It can't be. It can't be. It hadn't been but a nightmare, something conjured by my subconscious. There was no way I could have heard Blake's thoughts because only an alpha could have done that, and I was an omega, a weakling. Damien had said so. And if the mage had been wrong, Eric would have mentioned something. He wouldn't have left me in the dark, would he?